Obama hates Biden. And Biden hates Obama.
No.
No.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Bombastic side eye.
America is reeling tonight from an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. It happened at a rally in Pennsylvania when a gunman on a nearby roof evaded security and shot at Mr. Trump, who dived for cover.
There ain't a man alive who can touch my button. If I had one, you wouldn't be able to locate
Thank God.
Hello there.
Hi guys, so yes, I did that. And you would do it too for a check. I was an employee. And I was gonna get employee of the month. And that's on period.
Meanwhile.
Helping President Trump set a new fashion statement, and we're standing in solidarity with him for his wound. We just want him to know how much we love him.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb, it's brilliant.
No! It's just dumb. Last week, when they took a shot at my hero, enough was enough! Let Trump-a-mania run wild, brother! Make America great again!
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Say bye! Bye! Say Trump! Trump!
My name is Amber Rose. I'm a model and entrepreneur. Thank you.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
But most importantly, I'm a mother. Best chance we have to give our babies a better life, to elect Donald Trump President of the United States.
America needs saving. We voted Trump, Trump, baby.
When you fill up your gas tank, you're pissed. I know I am.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You're gonna be so blessed. You're gonna be tired of being blessed. I guarantee it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
You want to be a rebel? You want to be a hippie? You want to stick it to the man? Show up on your college campus and try calling yourself a conservative. Say you want to get married. Oh.
My son, the knife.
My beloved sister Rachel, by a suspected illegal immigrant.
I was insulted as a guest at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. My family was denied service and kicked out of a restaurant.
Girl, bye. Bye. Get out. Get out.
Baby Dog says we're going to elect Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance in November.
Donald John Trump. Make America successful again. Healthy again. Country we deserve.
What the f*** are you doing?
Donald Trump is the nominee of the Republican Party. We will have a President Kamala Harris. That's just a fact. There is no way that the American people are going to vote for a convicted criminal. We can't win if Donald Trump is the nominee.
A few moments later.
President Trump asked me to speak to this convention in the name of unity. Donald Trump has my strong endorsement, period.
Okay.
I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked him.
You texted a friend that Trump is a cynical a-hole like Nixon who wouldn't be that bad and might even prove useful, and that he's America's Hitler.
Yeah, he said some bad things about me, but that was before he knew me, and then he fell in love.
Father-in-law, 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 my father-in-law. If not for the support and encouragement of my father-in-law, I wouldn't be where I am today.
No shit.
Hi everyone, my name is Kai Madison Trump, granddaughter of Donald Trump. To me, he's just a normal grandpa. He gives us candy and soda when our parents aren't looking.
Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
Let me begin this evening by expressing my gratitude to the American people for your outpouring of love and support following the attempt. So many people have asked me what happened. Tell us what happened, please. It's actually too painful to tell. It was a warm, beautiful day. Music was loudly playing, and the campaign was doing really well. Everybody was happy.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Turned to my right when I heard a loud whizzing sound and felt something hit me really, really hard on my right ear. I said to myself, wow, what was that?
Wow, wow, wow. Wow.
There was blood pouring everywhere.
Everywhere.
If I had not moved my head at that very last instant, I would not be here tonight. We would not be together. Beautiful crowd. They didn't want to leave me. They knew I was in trouble. They didn't want to leave me.
And that's just how I felt.
Really?
She's explaining it to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying really.
I'm not supposed to be here tonight. Not supposed to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. But I'm not.
I think somebody trying to set me up. I believe that.
When I rose, surrounded by Secret Service, the crowd was confused because they thought I was... And there was great, great sorrow. I could see that on their faces as I looked out. To do something to let them know I was okay. I raised my right arm and started shouting, fight, fight, fight.
Those people came together to try to end me. And sweetheart, before I get off this Insta, let me say this. It'll never happen. Praise be to God. I am who I am because I am who I am.
The entire world is pouring into our country. They are coming in from every corner of the earth, not just from South America, but from Africa, Asia, the Middle East. They're coming from everywhere. They're coming from prisons. They're coming from jails. They're coming from mental institutions.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Has anyone seen Silence of the Lambs? The late, great Hannibal Lecter.
Huh?
He'd love to have you for dinner.
NANI? お前はもう死んでいる。
Bye, have a great time.
The idea that I'm the old guy. I am. I'm old. But I'm only 3 years older than Trump.
Why does loud bitch gotta bring that shit over here? Okay, well maybe she won't see me.
Somebody help me! Brother!
She stole me!
My mental acuity's been pretty damn good. I've gotten more done than any president has in a long, long time in 3.5 years. So I'm willing to be judged on that.
Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to debate him in September.
Is there a sense of wanting to get back on the horse?
I'm on the horse. Where have you been? What I'm doing is going out and demonstrating to the American people that I have command of all my faculties, that I don't need notes, I don't need teleprompter. I can go out and answer any questions at all. My younger sister used to be 3 years younger than me. Now she's 23 years younger. There's not a single solitary Biden man that is younger than any Biden woman.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to said before, Russia will not prevail in this. And now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. You can beat President Putin. President Zelensky. I'm so focused on beating Putin. Anyway, Mr. President, I'm better. You are a hell of a lot better. I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president. The consideration is that I think I'm the most qualified person to run for president. I beat him once, and I will beat him again. Look, like I said, I'm dealing with she right now. I've taken 3 significant and intense neurological exams by a neurologist, and they say I'm in good shape.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
Okay? Although I do have a little problem with my left foot because it's not as sensitive because I broke my foot and didn't wear the boot. But I'm good.
Earlier explained confidence in your vice president.
Yes.
If your team came back and showed you data that she would fare better against former President Donald Trump, would you reconsider your decision to stay in the race?
No, unless they came back and said, there's no way you can win. Me. No one's saying that. No poll says that.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
Well, Senator, the last job is President of the United States.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
The idea that corporate-owned housing is able to raise your rent $300-400 a month or something. I'm about to announce they can't raise it more than $55. We're going to build 2 million affordable homes. Cap rent increases at 5% a year so corporate landlords can't. God. Anyway, I don't want to get going. I'm going to get very upset. Bruh.
Wait a minute.
Sat down and I said, America's back. And Mitterrand from from France, looked at me and said, you know, how long are you back for? Representative Jackie, are you here? Where's Jackie? I don't think she was going to be here. Bruh.
Best rapper alive.
Tupac.
You say he lived.
I know. I keep doing that.
My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, "You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?" You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Dance.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Quickly, can you take your clothes off? Pop quiz.
Surfing all and it's good.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
This bitch is really the fucking quit.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Bruh. President Duda, I wanted to know if you asked the United States to specifically accept more refugees.
A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Okay, I can first.
We all watched the television coverage of just yesterday. That's on top of everything else that we know and don't know yet, based on what we've just been able to see. And because we've seen it or not doesn't mean it hasn't happened. I love Venn diagrams. Okay. Yeah, I see people that you agree with me. It's just something about those 3 circles. I love Venn diagrams. Okay.
Just a little expansion.
I really do. I love Venn diagrams. You know, the 3 circles, sometimes there are more. I'm telling you, it's fascinating. So, Venn diagram, those 3 circles, right? I really do. I love Venn diagrams. Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. When you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires, what we need to do to create these jobs. And there is such great significance to the passage of time when we think about a day in the life of our children.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
Your capacity to do whatever you dream and aspire to do based on other people's limited ability to see who can do what.
Wow.
Okay.
Sometimes people will open the door for you and leave it open. Sometimes they won't. And then you need to kick that door down.
I think culture is a reflection of our moment and our time.
Okay.
Present culture is the way we express how we're feeling about the moment. We should always find times to express how we feel about the moment that is a reflection of joy, because,
Don't know.
It comes in the morning. Anyone who considers themselves a leader really understands how anything they say would affect a real human being, as opposed to, otherwise be a poet and write poetry. I don't mean to dismiss poetry at all, but if you want to understand any concept, you have to ask, how would this affect a child? And culture helps us do that.
Are you going to bring those progressive policies that you supported as senator into a Biden administration? And is that a socialist or progressive perspective?
No.
What's funny?
No, it is the perspective of a woman who grew up a black child in America.
Are you sure?
Who was also a prosecutor, has a mother who arrived here at the age of 19 from India, likes hip hop. What do you want to know?
Well, I want to give you the opportunity to address this.
I would not have joined the ticket if I didn't support what Joe was proposing.
Did anybody see 60 Minutes last night? The only thing almost as bad was Kamala with the laugh. Ha, that's so funny. Ha, ha, ha. She kept laughing. I said, is there something wrong with her too? She will not be the first woman president. You can't let that happen.
She just doesn't have the vernacular that she thinks she possesses. Somebody lied to her several times and told her that she was fly, hot, and sexy and beautiful, and she's nothing like that. She's nothing of the sort.
Say what Donald Trump won't. Political violence is never, ever acceptable in the United States political system. Never, never, never.
I'm going to be a dictator for one day.
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
We're going to do two things. The border, we're going to make it so tight you can't get in unless you come in legally. And the other is energy. We're going to drill, baby, drill. After that, I'm not going to be a dictator.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
He stood up to the communists, Marxists, and fascists to defend religious liberty like no other president has ever done. And I have the wounds all over my body.
Oh, really?
If I took this shirt off, you'd see a beautiful, beautiful person. But you'd see wounds all over me. I've taken a lot of wounds, I can tell you. More than I suspect any president ever.
And that's just how I felt.
Really? She's explaining it to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, really.
No words. I had the best words. The Mueller report, I wish, covered the oranges.
Huh?
How it started. They sacrifice every day for the furniture, future of their children. You're Semites. I'm a very stable genius. Democrats, ooh, there was a mosquito. I don't want mosquitoes around me. The wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water.
Bye, have a great time.
We campaign with the plan. Uppercase T, uppercase P, the plan.
Do you have plans to visit the border?
Not today. I said I'm going to go to the border.
When are you going to the border, Vice President?
I'm not finished. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making.
I didn't really want to be here, so I was made to be here. So obviously I'm just like wanting to get this over with and get on with my life. This is a big inconvenience for me.
I will ensure that the future of crypto and the future of Bitcoin will be made in the USA, not driven overseas. I will support the right to self-custody. To the nation's 50 million crypto holders, I say this with your vote. I will keep Elizabeth Warren and her goons away from your Bitcoin. And I will never allow the creation of a central bank digital currency. We're not struggling. You know, this is the worst platform. Who put this stage up here? This is the worst. The frickin' place is falling down. I notice it keeps tilting further left. Like too many other things. What a crappy contractor this was. But he does a bad job, I don't pay him. Get that little piece of dandruff off.
getting a good picture of everybody so we look nice and handsome and thin and perfect.
Young. 잘생기게 아름답게 찍어달라고.
Really? Really?
I love this guy right here. Let me give this guy a hug right here.
And has total respect for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump's very, very large brain. And then we fell in love. Okay? No, really. He wrote me beautiful letters. Crooked Joe can't even walk up the children's stairs in Air Force One, you know?
Bye, have a great time.
Or find his way off a stage. It's unbelievable.
We did it, Joe. You're gonna be the next president of the United States. I love good news. Love good news. I just love good news. On the bus, go round and round.
You know what we're here for?
I don't think you know what you're here for. I
Feels
think your
like in the
fake eyelashes
courtroom.
are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Dare you act the
suspend.
physical
Meeting will
appearance of another
suspend.
person?
Are your
Move
feelings hurt?
her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Do not play with me. Don't do it.
We are gonna move and take your words down.
I second that motion.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Bruh.
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
I'm
parliament.
trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman, motion to strike those words.
Many times that the U.S. is doing far better than any other country when it comes to testing. Why does that matter?
And maybe that's a question you should ask China. Don't ask me, ask China
Sir,
then.
why are you saying that to me specifically?
Because you asked me. Remember?
Anybody else? Please, go ahead in the back.
I have two questions, Mr.
Next,
President.
next, please.
But you called on me.
I did, and you didn't respond, and now I'm calling on the young lady in the back, please. Question, yeah, go ahead. She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay, I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's up to him.
You want him to bring in Robert Mueller?
What a stupid question that is. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
Joe Biden has been very clear. He will not raise taxes on anybody who makes less than $400,000
He said he's
a
going to
year.
repeal the Trump tax cuts.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Really? Really?
I'm speaking.
It'd be important if you said the truth.
Oh, okay.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record.
For what? Why?
She put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever marijuana. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until you were forced to do so. There is no excuse for that. And the people who suffered under your reign as prosecutor, you owe them an apology.
I said, damn, bitch.
I now know Washington probably better than anybody. I know the good ones and the bad ones. Your Vice President, Mike Pence, your Ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, is running against you. Your former Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, said he's not supporting you. National Security Advisor John Bolton, he's not supporting you either. You mentioned Attorney General Bill Barr, says you shouldn't be president again. You recently called Barr a gutless pig. Your second Defense Secretary is not supporting you, called you irresponsible, called your White House Chief of Staff, John Kelly, weak and ineffective and born with a very small brain. You called your acting White House Chief of Staff, Mick Mulvaney, a born loser. You called your first Secretary of State, Rex Tillerson, dumb as a rock. And your first Defense Secretary, James Mattis, the world's most overrated general. You called your White House Press Secretary, Kayleigh Canadian, milquetoast. And multiple times you've referred to your Transportation Secretary, Elaine Chao, as Mitch McConnell's China-loving wife. So why did you hire all of them in the first place? I know the best people.
You held on to those documents when you knew the federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return them.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
you
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
No, I had a reason. I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
That shit is so disrespectful. So disrespectful.
Bring me some of the boxes that we brought back from the White House. I'd like to look at them. Did you ever do that?
I would have the right to do that. There's nothing wrong with it.
But I know you. I don't think you would do it.
Well, I would do that.
All right, let me move on.
Remember this. Shut the f up. Yeah. This is the Presidential Records Act. I have the right to take stuff. I have the right to look at stuff.
Thank you, Mr. President. I wanted to challenge you on one of the statements that you made in the tail end of the campaign.
Here we go.
If you don't mind, Mr. President.
Come on.
It's getting tired now, though, to me. In the beginning, I was like, okay, it's cool, ha ha ha. When they get to know me, they'll understand me.
Caravan was not an invasion. It's a group of migrants moving up from Central America towards the border with the U.S.
Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it.
Oh, really?
Why did you characterize it as such?
Because I consider it an invasion. You and I have a difference of opinion.
I already told you. The girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't.
Do you think that you demonized immigrants in this election to try to keep
them? I want them to come into the country, but they have to come in legally. You know, they have to come in, Jim, through a process because we have hundreds of companies moving in. We need the people.
I'm being nailed to the cross like Jesus was, and he did nothing wrong. He's Jesus Christ, and he did nothing wrong. He was nailed to the cross. That's how I feel.
Your campaign had an ad showing migrants climbing over walls and so on.
Well, that's true.
But
they weren't actors.
They're not going to be doing that.
They weren't actors. Do you think they were actors?
They're hundreds of miles away, though. That's not an invasion.
She really came that way? All right.
Honestly, I think you should let me run the country. You run CNN.
All right.
And if you did it well, your ratings would be much better.
Mr. President, I had one other question, if I may ask, on the Russia investigation. Are you concerned that you may have
I'm not concerned about anything with the Russian investigation because it's a hoax. That's enough. Put down the mic.
It's stupid.
None of
Come
it's
on,
true.
None of it's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lie. They don't want to give me credit for anything.
Are you worried about indictments coming down?
I'll tell you what, CNN should be ashamed of itself having you working for them. You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working for CNN.
Why do you act like that?
Like what?
The way that you act. You don't see how you act why people don't want to be around you?
No.
Look how you act.
And the way you treat other people are horrible. You shouldn't treat people that way. Go ahead. Go ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
In Jim's defense, I've traveled with him and watched him. He's a diligent reporter who busts his
Well, I'm
butt
not a
like
big
the rest
fan
of
of
us.
yours either. When you report fake news, which CNN does a lot, you are the enemy of the people.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I swear to God.
You are dumb, unattractive, overweight, unworthy, untalented.
Oh. All right.
Oh, shit.
Obama's still plotting against you, trying to take you out.
First of all, Obama hates Biden, and Biden hates Obama.
No.
When Obama walked Biden out a couple of weeks ago off the stage, he didn't have to do that. He could have let him wave to the people a little bit longer. I don't know if Joe knew who he was waving to, but he was waving. And all of a sudden, Obama comes along, grabs him. Come on, Joe. Like he was a child. It made him look so bad. And I know people with Biden. I know people with Obama. And they were not happy about that. It made him look really bad, like a child. Like a child. They don't like each other.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Yeah, it's true. Ask about it. Ask.
Insufficient funds
no. Wait. Wait.